Hey everyone, it's Lauren here, and I'm so glad that you are checking out another video devotion. And today I want to give you some tools to enact a Sabbath practice no matter what day of the week it is. For example, in this moment, it is not Sunday, but I am finding that I need a bit of Sabbath, a bit of rest and breath here as I try to operate in a crazy world with all this stuff going on and noticing my own anxiety levels kind of skyrocketing, and that we have tools, especially Christian practices as people of faith, to remind us of who we are and what we're called to do and what we believe, and also to center ourselves in a way that we are actually capable of being God's light in the world, even in the midst of crazy times. Now, it doesn't quite matter as much that Sabbath is on a particular day, as much in my mind and my Sabbath practice as it does to remember the purpose of Sabbath, and that is that we are creatures, that despite our best efforts to remain in utter and flawless control of our lives or the world, we do not have that kind of power. This might be more obvious to some of us in certain seasons or on certain days than others, but sooner or later you will come to your own sort of understanding of the fact that you do not always have control in the ways in which you would like. This really can get hidden in our ability to try to be productive and as efficient as possible, in order to kind of claim a sense of that control. And so I find that Sabbath practices, especially when we are at our busiest and most stressed out, and even perhaps feeling our most efficient, are helpful reminders of our order in this world. That we are not God, that we are merely creatures, but that we partner with God, who is in fact God, and who is with us in this world, engaged in everything that is going on, and is an agent for change that is good, an agent of bringing the kingdom even closer. Now, as I said, it doesn't matter what day it is that you practice Sabbath, and I would even say that it doesn't always even need to be a whole day in which you practice Sabbath, even though I would greatly encourage that as well. But sometimes it's important to even just bring little glimpses of Sabbath in moments, in minutes into your life, so you can go out and live your fullest. For me, what I like to do is to just kind of close the door, find a place where you can ideally be alone for a second, and check in with yourself, scan your body, see what is sticking out with you. How is your breath? Are you actually breathing? Do you need to be reminded that God is always as close as your own breath? Remind yourself that you are not God, that you are a creature, that there is a God in this world who loves you unconditionally, who is with you wherever you are, never farther away than your own breath. And before you get back out there into the world, after leaving a very short Sabbath practice, take as many breaths as you need in order to ground yourself in knowing that God is here, God is with you, God is never farther away than your own breath. So let's take a breath and get out into the day. May God be with you wherever you are. Take care.